Welcome back, everyone. In today's video, we're going to explore some real lifestyle stories about wives who made the mistake of being unfaithful to their husbands and quickly faced serious consequences that changed their lives completely. Let's dive right in.
What is that? What? Let me see.
Babe, what are you doing?
What is it on your neck?
What are you talking about? There's nothing on my
Come over
neck.
here. Come over here. What do you mean, let me hold it?
Hold it, be careful.
I gotta put you in the playpen for a second, okay? I gotta talk to Mom. On your neck, what is it?
Foundation.
That's what?
I just did it.
Okay, so did somebody give you Nikki?
Why would you ask me that? You really think
What
that?
the hell? Let me ask you this. What kind of foundation is gonna make your neck
What?
black?
I have a dark foundation and I just got a lighter one. I have to finish the dark one first.
No, I don't believe that. It doesn't make any sense.
Hey,
What
well,
were you there?
I was home. That's why I'm dressed for dinner. You know, I'm hungry. You see? It should be gone by now.
Look out, it's right there.
Is it what?
Oh my god.
I swear. Babe, are you serious?
Get off me.
Daniel, I'm not
Get
joking.
off me.
Serious.
Work out. Stop. What is that on your neck?
Daniel,
Work out.
give me a hand.
Don't touch me. Look out. I'm being serious.
Come on, give me a hand.
Destroying a long-term marriage through betrayal can be deeply painful and emotionally damaging for both partners. Situations like this often involve broken trust, miscommunication, and unresolved issues that escalate over time. When trust is broken, rebuilding it is extremely difficult and usually requires honesty, responsibility, and genuine change from the person who caused the harm. If you're sharing this kind of content, it's also worth thinking about how framing and language can influence your audience, and whether you want to encourage reflection or just outrage.
Today is my husband's funeral, which unfortunately I cannot make because obviously I am busy here in Tunisia. We were together for 17 years. Unfortunately for me, he did decide to die on the week I had planned to come on holiday. My holiday's way more important than sitting in a church watching people cry.
Using a deceased husband as justification for personal decisions can be seen as deeply disrespectful and unfair to those involved. Instead of avoiding responsibility, it's important to take accountability for one's actions and face the situation with honesty and maturity.
The door locked.
Because I'm sick of waiting up for you. You were supposed to be home hours ago.
I'm not talking to you through the fucking doorbell. Open the door up.
This isn't the first time this happened. You keep promising me you're going to be home for a certain time. I'm waiting for you to come home.
What have you done all day? I've been out working. What have you done? And you're locking me out for being half an hour late. You need to just calm down and fucking open the door.
Don't tell me to calm down. I've been sorting the kids out all day. This isn't fair.
I didn't take my keys because you said you would keep the door open because it's warm today, and now you've locked it on purpose. You can open the door.
I said I'd keep the door open for a certain amount of time, but you're taking the mick. This is the third time this has happened this week. I can't keep waiting up for you.
Right, this is taking the... Are you going to let me in or not?
No, I'm not. You're being really disrespectful. You don't understand how much this is unfair on me.
I'll see you whenever, because this is stupid. You can calm down and get rid of yourself.
Working hard all day and coming home expecting peace and respect can be emotionally exhausting when a relationship feels unbalanced or unhealthy. In situations like this, communication and mutual understanding are important. If things don't improve, some people may choose distance or separation rather than staying in a stressful environment.
So last night I approached my soon-to-be ex-husband and I asked him straight up, so it seems like you've wanted this divorce for a long time, and it seems like you purposefully sabotaged the end of our relationship so that I would break up with you. So in a moment where you saw that I was already having a hard time because we weren't in a good place, and I'm really stressed with work and I have a lot of stuff going on with just being a mom and being a full-time fitness instructor teaching 20 classes a week, why didn't you just tell me that you wanted a divorce? Why couldn't you just say it up front?
Destroying a marriage and then presenting oneself as a victim online can create confusion and mistrust for everyone involved. In the end, avoiding accountability often damages credibility, and real healing usually starts with honesty, reflection, and taking responsibility for one's actions.
In this situation now because it's all over the news and I can't get away from this story. I missed my husband's funeral because I was on holiday in Tunisia and I was not about to book my flight home, and here's why. My husband chose to die, and he chose to have a heart attack the week I was going on holiday, and in my opinion that was a very selfish time to die. He could have waited until after my holiday to die, but no. Typical Jeremy always has to ruin my fun. He was ruining my fun while he was alive. I was not about to let him ruin my fun when he was dead. How can I mourn the loss of a loved one in a cold country, feeling depressed and miserable and needing a tan? No. For everyone challenging the hate towards me, you should challenge the hate towards his son, because it was his son that murdered him and then fled the country to Mexico to escape extradition laws in the UK. That's who you should be addressing your hate towards, not me.
Skipping a spouse's funeral to go on vacation and then publicly boasting about it would be widely seen as deeply disrespectful and emotionally hurtful to family and loved ones. Situations like this often raise serious questions about empathy, responsibility, and respect within relationships.
See if maybe we could close the door on the whole divorce attorney type stuff.
You know, I'm getting real sick and tired of you calling and coming over 24/7.
Okay, well that's rude. That's not how I was expecting you to answer the phone at all.
You want me to be cordial? This isn't a cordial period of our life.
I mean,
hope you know that.
I was hoping we could have a cordial conversation. Are you willing to listen or no?
Fine. God forbid. I mean,
Okay.
I should let all this go through
calling...
the attorney, but
oh
what do you want?
Well, I'm hoping that we can lose the attorneys. I was calling to let you know that I'm in line to pick up Micah from school, and I will drop him off after. But before you got in the car, I wanted to see if maybe we could close the door on the whole divorce attorney type stuff.
No. Why would we do that?
Well, if you want me to be honest, Brian cheated on me. So, we're not together anymore. And so, we built a beautiful life together, and I understand that me...
Caught cheating on a dating app like Tinder and then asking for reconciliation can seriously damage trust in a relationship to that point. Rebuilding anything would require honest accountability, open communication, and a genuine effort to understand the harm caused.
I asked if there was anything I could do to change, because I don't want this. And he said, no, it's not salvageable. I don't know what to do. I don't know how. After 14 years, you just throw it all away. And he was just so cold. So cold. He sounded like a robot. Just no feelings at all.
Crying online after being broken up with over the phone can be really painful and emotional, but breakups usually don't happen without reasons building up over time. Taking a step back, reflecting honestly on what went wrong, and focusing on personal growth can help someone move forward in a healthier way.
I changed my mind about the open relationship last minute before she saw her ex on Sunday. The next day, on Monday, my wife was so wrecked about my decision that she took the day off of work and stayed in bed crying. She was on her phone all day, too. I tried comforting her, but it didn't do much, and she wouldn't go into detail about why she was upset. I don't know what happened next, but at some point Monday night, we were arguing. It was probably the necklace because she was wearing it all night while she grieved. I didn't know it at the time, so I asked her, "Where did you get that necklace? I've never seen it before." And she told me her ex gave it to her as a goodbye. At this point, I'm still not aware that the kiss happened on the same day her ex gave her the necklace as a goodbye. I do remember telling my wife that I need her to give the necklace back before I lose my crap.
Requesting an open marriage or bringing an ex into a current relationship can be a highly sensitive issue that often leads to serious trust problems if both partners are not fully in agreement in any relationship. Major changes like this require honest communication, clear boundaries, and mutual consent. Without that, it can create conflict and emotional distance.
I mean, if he's going to be weird, then can he leave if he's going to cause a lot of drama? Please don't record me right now.
No, I'm recording because I'm curious about this too.
Okay. So I just want to know what the law is as far as if we can't get along in the home. It's been recently discovered that we're heading towards divorce, and so yeah, I don't feel safe with him in the home.
Your mother's right there in Berryville. I pay all the bills. She doesn't work because she smokes pot all day. So she pays nothing for the house. I pay all the bills.
Not true.
You guys are legally married still, right?
What's that? I'm sorry?
Are you guys still legally married?
Yes.
You've been supportive, and
yeah, I pay all the bills. I have
been
to.
looking for a job. And I was let go from my job 3 weeks ago.
You're always let go because you're on pot and you won't take a job that has to drug test you.
That's untrue.
That's very true.
You know, I called the police because I'm scared because of your mental abuse, just like now.
My mental abuse.
I don't feel safe.
Cheating in a relationship, not contributing financially, and then involving authorities in a domestic dispute can lead to very serious conflict between partners. Situations like this often escalate when communication breaks down completely. In most cases, resolving issues requires fairness, accountability, and a clear understanding of each person's responsibilities in the relationship.
My husband 5 months ago, and I regret it. No, you're not supposed to say that. I know I'm supposed to be in my living my best life, hoe era, whatever, but like, no. These last 5 months have broken my spirit. They have been the hardest of my life. These last 5 months have required so much work, so much discipline to get back to myself. But it's supposed to suck. I talked to my friend last night about this on the phone, and he really put it in perspective for me. Said the year you get a divorce was going to suck regardless. I question my decisions constantly. No matter what choice I made, I would have been miserable regardless. Life is not supposed to be happy and perfect all the time. Most growth comes from the times when we are having to do the work, having to sit in our misery, having to sit in the quiet. And that is exactly what I'm doing. 31 and I feel like I'm 18 again, trying to navigate the world.
Ruining a relationship and then presenting it online as a journey of self-discovery can feel misleading to others, especially when the hurt caused in the situation isn't acknowledged. In most cases, people respond better to honesty and accountability than to narratives that avoid responsibility. Real personal growth usually involves facing the impact of your actions, not rewriting the story around them.
I miss having a husband, and I miss my husband. I don't want just any husband. I want my husband. Mine. Miss mine. I miss mine. Mine. I don't know why. It really stuck.
That kind of repeated emotional reaction can come across as frustrating or hard to understand for some people watching. However, when someone keeps sharing the same story, it usually means they're still processing the situation and trying to express their feelings. A healthier approach is often to focus less on judgment and more on understanding what's really behind those emotions and actions.
Been divorced before, my first marriage, we made all of the mistakes. Unfortunately, he passed away.
So why did you guys get a divorce?
Because I really wanted something different. It's very unfortunate because he was the most loving, kind person. I had all the love and support that I could have ever wanted. But I think I went through a period wanting money. Like I wanted to be with someone and be at a different level. And I saw him work all of the time. It's one thing to work from 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. at night, day in, day out, and still have no resources. And for me to work, do the same, and just want a different life.
So, long story short, you wanted a different life and lifestyle than he was able to provide. And so you said, you know what, I'm out of here. I need more money.
I was selfish and took advantage of a real unfortunate situation, which was he loved me and David unconditionally. Every time we saw each other, you knew that was your soulmate, right?
Wow, so he was your soulmate? He just loved you.
He really did.
And you broke his heart. Oh, don't cry, Chip.
When a relationship ends, people often try to justify it with simple lines like, "You had it coming." But real breakups are usually more complex than that. Even if someone feels relief afterward, emotions like sadness, regret, or frustration can still exist on both sides. In most cases, moving forward works best when people focus less on blame and more on understanding what went wrong and learning from it.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's probably your baby daddy, so send it to him. Child support does not cover school supplies, sporting events, sporting equipment, taking your kids to the movies. Your $800 doesn't stretch that far.
Complaining that $800 isn't enough. But child support is meant to cover the child's basic needs, not personal spending habits. If someone truly feels they can't manage or provide properly, then transferring full custody to the other parent could be a more responsible solution.